Well, this Under the Sun is a little bit different because we are actually going to be checking in with a project completed a little over a year ago by Tennessee Solar Solutions. Anthony, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
And go ahead and give us the backstory on the project here at Kelly Subaru.
So Kelly Subaru had, higher usage. Mostly, they're a car dealership. Also, they service all their vehicles here on site. So a lot of motors, power tools, those kind of things. So was approached by Mr. Kelly with the desire to look at something a little bit different, be more energy efficient, more sustainable, look at renewables. He actually has a passion for that, and he's a very strong believer in all those things. So Mr. Kelly came to us and with some power bills, and we, like we always do, we designed a system that was a custom solution directly for his operation here. Which provided an offset for different equipment in use at the time. So,
right.
But Kelly Subaru here, we ended up going with a 50 kW solar generating facility, which is about 156 solar modules.
Wow.
And they're on the roof right here above us right now, above the service department.
And in that 50 kilowatt, that's going to be able to provide power for the entire location,
yeah, so
right?
It's not 100% offset being such a large operation, but it does offset a large percentage of the usage.
Right.
So going back to that, if you're not having to buy the electricity, then it's relative, right? So you're saving the money you would be spending. But yes, it does offset a portion of his electricity. As a matter of fact, he's actually here. We can maybe speak with him.
Absolutely, yeah. So we're going to check in with Tim, see what he's thought over the past year or so, and I think we're going to head up on the roof to do that too.
Great.
So we have ventured up onto the roof of Kelly Subaru, and joining me now is Tim Kelly, the owner. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so it's been a little over a year since this project was completed, but let's backtrack and start me off with what made you decide to go solar in the first place.
Well, the program that Tennessee Solar Solutions presented us with dovetailed really nicely with Subaru's own sustainability initiatives. And when we learned that we could put the system in, depreciate it, and earn back the money to offset our power bill, it was kind of a no-brainer, honestly.
So what was the experience like with working with Tennessee Solar, getting the customized solutions?
It was great. It was really turnkey. Anthony did a great job of coming in, laying out the proposal. We did a little math on the upfront expense, and then what we anticipated the panel array would earn back off our power bill. And again, it was pretty simple. So has that math worked? It's about a year later now. What are the benefits you've been seeing? Yes, it has. Yeah, I mean we have an interface on the internet, so we can go in and look at the load and how much power it's generating. At any time, and I actually haven't looked at it after this summer. It was a pretty hot summer, so I suspect our power bill was next to nothing. I bet so. You may have made money this time. Well, we designed it to offset about 75% of our load, not 100. Our intention was never to sell back power to the grid, but just to offset ours based on the size that we had available here. Right, so, absolutely. But it's worked according to plan. So if there's a business owner out there that's maybe thinking about going solar, what would you say to them? I would say do it. I mean, now particularly when loans and money is cheap, if you're borrowing for a building project, you might as well put this in, and then you'll reduce your operating costs on down the road, and who knows what's going to happen to the economy in the future. Right. If you make those investments now, they'll pay dividends then. All right, well, and I think Anthony has a little bit of a surprise for you downstairs. Yes, indeed, that's what he told me. Even though this is gorgeous, it's a little hot up here. Do you want to head back down? I'm ready to go. All right. Yeah. Okay, so Anthony, now this project received a little bit of recognition recently, or I should say a lot, for you and for Mr. Kelly. Why don't you give us the details? Sure, yeah. So there's an organization, it's BRIC in Chattanooga, Building Recognition in Chattanooga, and Mr. Kelly and Kelly Subaru were recognized for going above and beyond, that's kind of sustainable, energy efficiency area. And actually, I have an award I would like to present to you. This is Top in Sustainability 2018 People's Choice Award. Thank you very much. For you and Kelly Subaru. Absolutely, yeah. Well, congratulations. And thank you. What does it mean as a business owner to be kind of leading the way in the Chattanooga area for sustainability? I mean, it's great. We're very proud of it, and Subaru has a long track record of sustainability, so we're just happy to be a part of that. Well, here's to many more years of good times, right? Yes, absolutely. All right, so if you are at home and you want to go ahead and take that solar plunge, as I like to call it, Anthony, how do we get started? Sure, so we're all on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TennesseeSolarSolutions.com, and 423-535-9350. All right, guys, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time, Under the Sun. Great.